Hello, good morning. This is Sridhar here. In today's chapter, we will discuss about valuation of property. One of the real estate agents have asked me this question: how do we evaluate the property, sir? What to do? Some, sellers, by and large, they think that their property is Taj Mahal, and they will definitely quote some fancy pricing. So whether the pricing quoted by the seller is right or wrong, we need to understand. Okay, so I'll take one example of one independent duplex house. Okay, let's go to the screen and see how to work out the costing for that. Okay, so it is independent duplex house. The plot area is about 1200 square feet area, and then built up is about 1800 square feet. So what can happen in a plot of 1200 square feet is they will probably leave around 30% of that as open area, and let's say about 900 or 800 square feet they will utilize for construction, and they will construct one ground floor and first floor. Either it could be inside, the staircase can be inside. If the staircase is inside, it is called as duplex house. If the staircase is outside the building, then it is called builder floor. Okay, so we are talking about duplex house where the 3 BHK is there. Upstairs there are 2 bedrooms, and the ground floor you've got one living room, one kitchen, and then one bedroom. Okay, and you climb up the stairs, you get about another 2 bedrooms. Of course, bathrooms and all are added, and it is implied. Now this is 15 years old building. Location is Jayanagar. Jayanagar is the location. Now the seller is quoting something like about rupees 4 crores for that. Seller's price is seller's price is 4 crores. So whether he is quoting correctly or not, we have to see. So the best way to see is, first you need to go to 99 acres and understand 99 acres, or you can even go to Google. Okay, just go to Google. Okay, so you come to Google. Okay, so come to Google, and then we are now finding out price. Guideline price of plot residential site in Jayanagar. Plots, residential plots for sale in Jayanagar. Okay, so we were seeing here 14 crores. 14 crores is about 35,000 rupees per square feet he has quoted. Okay. This is 7.35 crores, 22,000. Fifth block is 22,000. And here this is also fifth block is quoting 35,000. Naturally, this person is quoting very high. Okay. Then this is 22,000 price. This is 22,000. And residential land plot 2.52 crores. I think this calculation is something wrong. Let's put it as 30 square feet. So something wrong with this thing. Okay, we come here 24,000. Here it is 22,000. Here it is 22,000. Okay, so except the first one, which is a fancy price where he has quoted at 35,000. I think rest everything seems to be all right. Anywhere between 22,000 to 24,000 rupees is the pricing. And what does the Google rating says? Google says it's around the same pricing. You see here, you can see 22,779 is the price. Okay, So now let's go back to this place. Okay. Now, if you calculate, now 15 years old means the value of the building is gone because it's already utilized for about 15 years. Any building, construction of the building will be depreciated. There won't be any appreciation for building. There will be depreciation of building. For the plot, there will be appreciation. Okay. So building depreciation will be at the rate of 10% per annum. So in about 10 years time, the value of the building is over. Now, this is the normal law. The law says that 10% per month, per annum, if you depreciate, then in 10 years, the value of the building is gone. So whereas the land appreciation will keep on increasing. 10 years back, you would have purchased at a lower price. And now, after 10 years, the price of the land would have gone up. Okay. So this is what I am now trying to find out. 1200 square feet, 15 years back. Okay, 15 years back, he must have constructed this building. Okay, naturally, this 1200 square feet land would have got appreciated from whatever price it used to be. Currently, the price is, today's market price is about, according to that, this thing, 22,000 rupees. Okay, so multiplied by 1200. Okay, equals how much it comes to. 12 to the 24, 12 to 24, 24 plus 2, 26. So it's about 2.6 crores. Okay, this is the actual price, whereas the seller is quoting 4 crores as the price. Now he might say that because I've constructed for building also, so he would have kept some 1.4 crores towards building. So that is why he is quoting 4 crores. But at this price, if he is trying to sell, he will not be able to sell at all. He won't be able to get a buyer suitable for this because nobody will pay that much money. Buyers are not fools. They will do their own research. When they do the research, they will come with their own valuation. And they know that in the market, what is the going price, market price and all that. And they are all aware of this law. Or somebody will guide him. Some lawyer will guide him. Some agent will guide him. So definitely buyer will not be willing to pay 4 crores. Now the education must be given to seller by going to guideline price value in the Google, show him that this is the kind of pricing it is, and also show him in 99 acres how many properties have been displayed, similar kind of properties in the same location. You see what is the pricing others are quoting. So when one person is quoting 35,000 and the other person is quoting 24,000 in the same locality, your plot has got 4,000 square feet, the other plot has got 1,200 square feet, maybe. Okay, but it doesn't mean that there could be difference of 22,000 to 35,000. Okay, 22,000 and 35,000 is about nearly 13,000 per square feet. So if he is quoting at 35,000 per square feet and sitting on that price, he will never be able to sell for the next at least 4 to 5 years time. Till this 22,000 price goes to 35,000, he won't be able to sell at that price. So he can quote that price and then wait for another 5 years. And after 5 years, he may be able to sell that plot. Otherwise, no buyers will be there. This is how the valuation must be done. Now, another example is we'll take a flat. Okay, 10 years old flat. Okay, and it is about 1,200 square feet built up area, and it is 2 BHK. Okay, 2 BHK flat. Now, what we need to find out from this is, see, the price he is quoting, let's say in Jayanagar only. In Jayanagar only, it is an apartment. Okay. Now, how the valuation of this 1,200 square feet built up area of a flat should come? Okay. Flat also is a building. There will be depreciation. So construction cost is gone. Now, customers will pay for the land price. So what is the land? There are about, let's say, 10 flats in that area, in that apartment. Let's say 10 flats in that apartment. And it is constructed in let's say about 6,000 square feet area. 6,000 square feet area. That's the total plot size. In that, he has constructed 10 flats. Maybe, you know, 2-3 flats in one area, and then above that he has constructed 3 floors, and then totally around 10 flats are available. Okay, this is the understanding. Now, how the calculation of the flat should be done is, this 6,000 square feet is open, is the total area. In that, he is supposed to give at least nearly 30 to 40% open area for movement, like car parking, then you know, the movement space and all that, common space, you know, and then security has to be there in that place. All that put together, actually is supposed to give around 30% of that. So which means 1,800 is gone. 1,800 is gone. Okay, so the balance available is 4,200. 4,200 square feet. Okay, so in this, what has happened? He has constructed 10 apartments. One apartment will be of 1,200 square feet because it is 2 BHK. 1,500 square feet will be 3 BHK. Okay, like that, he will have about, in that 10 apartments, 3 will be 3 BHKs. Balance 7 will be 2 BHKs, like that. We can have, and just one guesstimate only. Okay. Now the UDS of that will be calculated on this. What is UDS? Undivided share. Each flat will have a land share of this 4,200 square feet area. Okay. So if the 1,200 square feet area person is having an UDS of about 350 square feet, and a 3 BHK person might be having, let's say, 450 to 500. So all 10 put together should total up to 4,200 square feet. Then it has been properly divided among all the 10 owners of the flats. Now on 350, the 1,200 square feet, 350 multiplied by 22,000. That is the market price, land price. So will be around how much? 60 lakhs plus around 22,000 into 66 lakhs. Okay, 66 plus 50 into 22,000 is about 110. So 67 lakhs. 67 lakhs is the right price. Okay, this is the right price for the flat. But seller who is selling the 2 BHK flat, he might be quoting something like about 85 lakhs. Okay, when you do this kind of calculation, you know, now actually the flat is, valued only at 67 lakhs, but the customer is asking 85 lakhs. So you have a negotiation space of 85 minus 67. So this education, if you have, this knowledge, if you have, then you will be able to convince the seller and also the buyer. You know, so this way you can bridge the gap, and this knowledge is very much essential. Okay, I hope you got some information about this. In case you need some more queries on this, in the comment box, ask your question and I will answer your question. Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.